Good morning everyone and welcome to you in this daily update on Bitcoin. I hope you're all doing very well as always. Hope you had a very nice weekend. And yes, nothing crazy to be fair this weekend, just a bit of a range bound here with a bit of a drop to get the retest here. This was now bullish as I said on the Discord server. Have done an update also on the high time frame to really update all the levels and everything to make sure we're ready in case we drop. Sorry for my voice by the way. But yeah, so if you want to check this update, by the way, it's absolutely free on the website. Okay, you just have to go and check this out. Really have all the levels more likely. And yeah, it's about a bit of a long update, but this is in my opinion really important to make such TA really to refresh everything, keep everything in mind, and make sure there are no mistakes really made, and to make sure really we have the good support to the downside and also by the way to the upside. But yeah, so let's zoom out a bit here, let's add everything, and let's first of all as always update the levels. If you have any questions, do not hesitate. The sound is working well, perfect. If you want, by the way, to find the link of this TA, you just have to go and check out the Discord server, really. You will get the link in the Mateos update section here, and otherwise you can of course just go on the website in the member section here, and you can go into the exclusive TAs, and from here you will get this is the last update really here, okay? So, yeah, no, there is a giveaway still running right at the moment. There are only 9 hours remaining, so just go and check this out really. Yeah, you can win a 1 exo chance once for absolutely free. So first of all, let's go on the weekly time frame, by the way. Really sorry for my voice. So weekly, yeah, we do have one new here. So like this. Let's put this into the key level. No, by the way, not at all. Into the levels here. Perfect. Daily. Is that a load stuff there? Okay. We need to remove that one. Nice. This can be removed. This one here. And we're good with these levels. So first of all, now we can go on the footprint chart. So naked session path control, we are in one right now. Okay. Then what do we have here? 42,870. One new weekly negative path control, really high by the way, 45,980. Okay. Perfect. We can copy this, add this here, add a time frame key, and we can of course add the weekly level also. Nice. This we are good, and so there is just the daily naked path control to check. And then we're good. Sorry. Okay. So now let's pull this. This is the same. Well, for a long, we've got the retest, because this was not really bullish, as I said. I have not checked the retest, to be honest with you, but yeah, I'm going to check next a bit after that for the order flow. If we have to come back down here, I mean, for a long trade, really, the best will be really to come down into the value high in the weekly, value low, sorry, in the weekly here. What do we have here? Well, yeah, for a long I would either prefer to reclaim, flip something into support, or really come back down here and minimum hit the first support. Really, if we stop really in between here and just bounce from here, I'm not interested really into something. But yeah, so first of all, for a long trade, we have the value low here plus the weekly with of course a swing for part of the current low. If this is not happening, we can look for the bottom we have done really on Friday. Yes, for a possible long trade. If this is not, there is just nothing here, no reaction, nothing good really for a long, we're simply going to look for the overall range low here to be taken. Okay, if there is nothing good here for a long, we're simply going to go on the higher time frame levels here and look for the following targets. So first of all, swing for part of the current range low. Okay, there is nothing here, we can look. So what I'm saying, swing for power fair auction. So swing for power, we can look for a quick move down, quick move at reclaim. We can even do a massive wick down here and reclaim directly here into the key level. This is something possible. Otherwise, a fair auction, we can just go below, for example, spend some time, go into the key level here and reclaim. Okay, so it's really all of this zone really I'm talking about. Okay, we can of course look for this small consolidation, swing for part of the lows, swing for part of the lows right here. But there is nothing into here really, so no swing for power fair auction really of this. We can simply look for the weekly negative path control down to the swing for pound level. This is really the first big strong zone of support really, if we can say that, to the downside. And if we start breaking this, just get acceptance below here, this bottom right here is no swing for the power fair auction. We're simply going to normally see a nice drop again into this nice weekly negative path control down to the swing for pound here. So to speak, we talk about a nice 6% drop here. If we lose the first big zone of support. Okay, and again, if we start breaking this weekly negative path control down to the swing for pound level, we're simply going to see another nice drop again into this value low in this path control. This is a big zone of support, not gonna lie, but we need to see the context while approaching it, because a real massive first zone of support are really coming around there. Sorry, with a value high level here. But yeah, still be aware of these two levels here that we can do. We can flip to support. I mean, yeah, this is an important zone to be fair. You know, this was all the lows here, flip to resistance, so we can get something next. Okay, but the real big new support really printed are really starting from this value high level. Okay, just be aware of this. So now these are the main support we have really to the downside. If you want to get more with why you have to look for a long here and all the green squares below and everything, just go and check out really the video I have done on the website. This is absolutely free, everyone can watch it, but this is something that's going to stay on the website. So yeah, now to the downside we're good. To the upside, first of all, we do have, good morning by the way. First of all, so we have the weekly level. Okay, I'm gonna go by the way on the lower time frame chart to be fair. It's gonna be better, sorry. So first of all, daily level, we can look for a short trade here to bring this back down and make one more new low. This is something possible. Okay, if we start and manage to reclaim this, well, we can simply look for the highs here to be taken for the possible swing for the power fair auction into the daily negative path control. There is nothing here. We can simply look for the weekly level. We've got a daily by the way here. I'm just gonna remove it. That was an old daily. Let me just can remove this. Perfect. Nice. So yeah, we do have the weekly level here, plus, you know, the lower time frame consolidation we have done. for a possible swing through pan just above we have value high. So if we start to reclaim here this daily negative path control, we're simply going to look for the weekly up to the lower time frame top here to be taken with the value high level. If there is nothing in here, well, normally we should see a nice move to the upside to the monthly level minimum, and possibly more about into here the weekly negative path control, because the monthly is hit already a lot. So I keep this, but yeah, it's already hit a lot, so I will prefer to go into the new fresh levels, to be fair, so to speak, here into the weekly negative path control plus the TPO, and maybe we have some few swing through paths next. No, that will be for the daily. So this will be the next zone of resistance, really, if we manage to break it with the weekly up to the value high, okay? And if we start breaking this monthly up to the TPO, we can look simply for all the highs here to be taken into the daily level. Break this, well, look for the top here, but again, I will be more for the daily. It's a daily zone, really. If we start to get acceptance above and really get nothing of this top, we're simply going to look for the daily negative path control with a naked session path control. This can be removed, by the way. And if this is broken, well, we're simply more likely to look for a new high to be made. Okay, so if you make one more new high, what we can look for here? We can simply look for the weekly here above us, okay, with a swing through pan level. So to speak, the weekly that's around 50,000. Break this, look for the swing through pan. Break this, look for the value high. We can look for a possible big swing through pan. Okay, the market can do some really quick move here. This is something possible. So we can simply look for a big swing through pan here into the value high and come back down directly here. Okay, now yeah, there is no reason to take the short here. No bearish data, no bearish wave in here. We're simply to look for a continuation, and so to speak, we're going to look for a nice rise into this weekly negative path control around, and we do have also, by the way, this lower time frame top to possibly swing through pan. This is again not the strongest resistance we have above. The real strongest ones are this first one here and this third one here. The second and the fourth one are some small resistance, really not that strong, but still we still have to be aware of this. Okay, so if we start breaking here this weekly negative path control plus a swing through pan around, so 56, 57, 58,000, we're simply going to look for a nice rise again into all these highs here, okay, to possibly be taken really for a possible swing through pan into this weekly negative path control at the monthly level. Break this, look for the weekly level up to the top right here for a possible swing through pan. If there is nothing bearish here, we're going to look for a new high to be made. So now we are good with the levels. Nothing changed so much, to be fair, but anyway, it's good as always to refresh everything and to keep everything in mind. With the waves, so as I said on the Discord server, we have more likely now an invalidation of the bullish, wave count, where we are in a wave 1 and we're in a wave 2 here, then we're in a wave band 3 or 5, just in a bigger impulsive in the wave 5 here. Okay, why do we have this invalidation? It's simply because the wave 2 here break the wave 1 route on most of the time frame. The 1 hour, the 2 hours, the 3, as you can see here, not the 3 by the way, 3 is still valid. The 4 hour we break the wave 1 route, the 8 hours we break the wave 1 route, the 12 hours we break the wave 1 route, the daily we break the wave 1 route. So normally this will not be valid anymore. You can see we have a clear invalidation here, and as always, can the RSI be wrong? Yes, that's why we can just not forget about this scenario. We can forget about it if and only if we manage to take the wave 1 bottom, really, if we have to be in such configuration. Okay, so I would say this is a bit less probable now. It's that we are in this, really, but this is still not impossible to see another rise and to see really such configuration where there will not be a flat, by the way. Now this will be simply, oops, deleted something. Will be simply yeah, it will be like this. Will be simply a wave 2, okay, and this will be in that case an ABC zigzag and not an impulsive down here. Okay, so we'll get a 5 waves correction, 5 waves, another 5 waves correction, 5 waves to make another wave 4 and another wave 5 here. Will be simply an ABC zigzag and the wave 4 and 5 next. So that will be the wave count, really, if we have to be bullish from here. But again, yeah, we do have many invalidations and stuff like that, so I'm not going to take this mainly anymore personally, okay, but yeah, I'm still aware of that. This is something possible, but now a bit less probable. So I do prefer now such configuration, okay. Now remember that we don't have the full invalidation of the bullish wave count, but yeah, due to the RSI, normally we have to trust it, and so this is a bit more probable. Okay, so if we're in this, what we can look for is very simple. We can look either for a bigger wave 2, either for a bigger B wave, and if we get an invalidation of these two configurations, we're going to look simply for a much bigger drop and for the really bearish wave count to play out. Okay, so the bullish first wave count here is this one, okay, where we are in a double wave 1 2 1 2. We do have some 5 waves up here, so we can take another wave 1, another wave 2 here, so to speak, here another wave 1. We are going to retrace for a wave 2 into the territory of plan here to the downside. Then we'll have the wave 3 4 5 that is going to complete this wave 3. Then we'll have the wave 4 and then a wave 5. But in that case, we look for a wave 2 retracement invalidation of this if the wave 2 break the wave 1 route on the RSI, but also on the real chart if the wave 2 here managed to break this wave 1 route. Okay, this is the first possible configuration. The second one is simply still in the bearish L wave count, okay, the high time frame bearish wave count, but still to be bullish and get one rise before to really get a massive crash. So this configuration is simply the following one. Yeah, should be here. So it will be simply not for a wave 2, but for a B wave retracement, and we get next this rise. So not for a wave 3, but for a C wave. So we still make one more new high here and then retrace, and we make this nice wide leg to the downside. Invalidation of this if the B wave retrace into the 90%, okay, and get really some kind of close in there. And otherwise, if the B breaks the A wave, of course, bottom. Okay, if this is happening, okay, this happened really, we can simply take the bearish L wave count, like really bearish directly, and we are simply going to look for this A, B, C zigzag, 5 ways correction, 5 ways. If we do have the 5 ways complete here, we finish at the C, it means that we did finish at the X wave, and now we can look directly for the Y leg to the downside. So that's why I'm really excited to see which one is going to be confirmed here. Are we going to confirm a possible long entry, in all the territories we have planned? Are we going to manage to hold one of the territory really you have planned? Which wave are you going to confirm? Really, I'm really excited to see what is going to happen next for Bitcoin, because this will be really decisive if we manage to continue really the bullish wave count, or if we start to confirm step by step here the bearish wave count, we're going to make one more new low on Bitcoin. Okay, remember that if we're in this, we can still look for the support we have planned below, simply because we can be in a longer X wave and make something like this, a bigger and longer, bigger double XY here to finish this X wave, and then we make the Y leg here to the downside. Okay, just remember that this is something possible, and it's not because we do take this low here that we're going to look for a new low directly. We can make something bigger like this into the X wave. Okay, so now this is what we can more focus on at the moment, to be honest with you, the higher time frame, because the lower time frame there is nothing really crazy. I can show you the wave, but this is really what we need to confirm at the moment. Okay, we're going to confirm now first of all that we get the real invalidation for the lower time frame bullish impulsive, the bigger one really, that we do have really for now on the RSI on many time frames. Yeah, are we going to confirm the higher time frame bullish, bearish wave count? We need to confirm all of this really, and this is going to really get the answer really on the higher time frame. So yeah, I mean, there is nothing more to add on this, to be honest with you, for the higher time frame wave count. The wave count on the lower time frame, for me, I will be more in this, to be honest with you. Okay, so wave 1 2, wave 2 more likely here, then we'll have another wave 1 2 3 4 5, the blue wave here complete, the red wave 3, then we normally are in a wave 4 and we should be next in a wave 5. Okay, so I've done something really crazy small here on the wave 2, so here we can look for a bit of a bigger wave 4, to be honest with you. That's why we can just, for example, reclaim here once more, take the highs, going to, so it's the daily, I can't remember above, no, it's a daily negative power control, go to just a bit above here for the daily negative power trend. From here get a short trade to manage to just simply make this wave 5, that will make the wave 4 and the wave 5. Is it possible we have done now a truncated wave 5? Well, yes, it is possible. Okay, well, yeah, the RSI is making a new high here. Something to be aware of is that we do not go into the 1618, the first minimum target really. Well, yeah. Well, I will prefer to go more down, to be fair, with the wave 5. That'll be better. So for the moment, I do prefer the configuration where we do a bit of a bigger wave 4, and then we make the wave 5. But as always, this is something possible that we have another truncated wave 5 like this, for example. Okay, but I do prefer such bigger configuration. It's, in my opinion, a bit better, and I'll prefer this. Yeah, and if we start reclaiming here, well, I will take more here an ABC zigzag, to be fair. Yeah, but again, this is a lower time frame, you know, these days we have some really weird wave, you know, for example, here we have a triple wave, then we have a 5 waves, and there are some really bit of weird stuff there in with the smaller waves, so I will more trust, you know, and wait for the higher time frame to be confirmed really, and trade the levels than to really pay attention really on the smaller time frame using the way. This is not the best in my opinion. But yeah, if I have to play with some lower time frame wave, this is what I will be looking for really. Okay, an impulsive, or if we have to be, you know, still in the wave 1 to here, to make the bigger impulsive into the wave 5, then to make the wave 3 or 5. Well, this will be simply a bigger, a smaller here ABC zigzag. Okay, there is no wave 4 or 5 next, no wave 4 5, just an ABC, and then you get the rise. Okay, but yeah, more gonna trade the levels personally on my side. Okay. We've got a very nice short trade on the top, not gonna lie. Okay, we've got a really nice short trade. Now we just need to see which wave counter we're going to confirm, because as you can see, it's possible to make one more null on Bitcoin. So if we have this short trade, well, we've found the top, and this is something possible to not forget. So yeah, personally, I have only to profit only once around the 618, and now I'm just waiting to confirm some way. So if we start to reclaim everything, well, I'm going to take profit a bit more, of course, but if there is no reason to take profit, I'm not going to take profit. I'm just going to wait for lower prices to come. Okay, and now we start to get some bearish wave, some bullish wave kind validation, so that can give a really nice short trade, not gonna lie. So this is pretty cool. Really hope you got this nice short trade. You know, we've planned, it was in a daily update with a higher time frame bearish wave count. But yeah, so I don't know if you have some questions really on Bitcoin, let me know. Otherwise, we're good. Nothing more really to add on this, to be honest with you. 25 minutes already. Yeah, I would love to give something really crazy here on a lower time frame, but yeah, this is no. And you're gonna check out the order flow really quick. So we do have some nice big bullish divergence here. Bullish CVD. Some nice shorts here down. Let's say the 15 minutes. Get some shorts, get a bit of a reclaim. Get some longs, take the lows. Trap some shorts. Reverse. Do have some people shorting right now. Shorts. Bit of longs too. A bit of everything here, to be fair. So the 1 minute, how was it? Not the best. 5 minutes, I said it was not so crazy. This one too, and people shorting there. And you get the continuation. Yeah. Again, this was a weekend. So on the weekend, you know, sometimes you do some moves and you don't get the move is going to play out, but you're without the good data really you normally want to see, simply because this is a weekend. Sometimes you move with nothing, and so you don't need, for example, the longs and the short and everything to, I mean, some in the data you're going to see during the week. Really, you're not going to see this on the weekend. So this, for example, for me is not, I mean, this is something I would have missed. Okay, clearly I'm gonna say it, I don't care really, even if you pay me like crazy. This is something, well, I'll miss that long trade. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. This is not something I will long, personally. And I mean, that's fine, you know, for me, the data are bad. There are no my data, you know. It's like this was bad for a long trade. Well, we come back down here, and you all, I think, got stopped down entry on this. So, you know, I'm happy to miss a trade, and now I'm just waiting for another opportunity. But by checking the order flow, this was not so good for a long. Now the problem is with this section here is that it was not good for a long, but it can be explained because this was a weekend, and on the weekend you do not need some crazy data to be fair to move the market, and so sometimes you're going to get a move without the good data you normally want to see because this is a weekend. So that's why here normally this was not the good data here, so normally it should not play out. Now, yeah, it was a weekend, so sometimes it's still happening. Now, yeah, retest normally is something to wait for. First of all, if the retest is bad, we look for another drop. You can see here the data was bad, we have the retest. That retest was bad also, but it's because also possibly this was a weekend. Okay, so yeah, this is the logic really of the way I'm training the order flow. So there are no questions, there are no TAs, so I think we're good. There are no questions in the chat too, so I think we're good really. So just gonna wait some few seconds really, see if there are some questions coming, otherwise we're good. And Tia is getting a nice rise, not gonna lie. Ethereum, by the way, did a bit of a bigger drop here on the way forward, so I will take either, yeah, I will take more something. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was a configuration, you know, I was I showed you, yeah, I show you this when I can't remember. It was, I think, in a daily update. Can't remember exactly, but yeah, I'm more going to take such configuration where you're in a wave 1, 2, 3, or 5. So either a leading, either an ending to finish this C wave, and so in that case to be in the bearish wave count Bitcoin, so to be bearish on this one too. And otherwise bullish wave count, well, this is simply another wave 1, another wave 2 here, and pump it up next. Okay, it really depends on Bitcoin. We're going to decide Bitcoin. I would like to be bullish, but yeah, we start to get some few invalidation on Bitcoin, so yeah, we'll see. Anyway, morning, mate. So yeah, there are no questions, so I think we're good. So yeah, if you have any questions because you're watching this update later, do not hesitate to ask me on the Discord tab. You can go here into the question channel. It's a real pleasure as always for me to answer you. And yeah, hope you had a nice weekend, hope you enjoyed this update, and yeah, catch you all on the Discord server or in another update on YouTube. Anyway, have a nice day, take care, cheers.